Hi, my name is Michelle and welcome back to another Learn Hakka with me. Today we will learn about the human body. Before I start, I want to answer a question that I received the other day because recently I found that there are many new people here on this channel. Welcome. And I asked you guys if you have any questions for me regarding the Hakka culture, the Hakka language. And here's a question from Bianca Liu. She says, "Hi, I discovered your videos while looking for Hakka videos and I really enjoy your videos. Thanks. Why did you move to Europe from Suriname? And are you there permanently now or did you move there temporarily for studies/work?" Thank you for your question. Why did I move to Europe? Yes, it was to study. And the question whether or not I'm going to stay here, the chances are high. I do plan to stay in the Netherlands, but you never know what's gonna happen in the future, so we'll see. If you have any questions for me as well, feel free to leave them in the comments. And let's get started. Today we will talk about the human body. A little disclaimer, the human body is very complex. I'm mostly gonna cover the outer part of the human body, nothing internal, nothing about kidneys, heart, organs. I might skip some things because I don't know how to say it. Maybe you know, so you can tell me. The last thing I wanna say before we really start is that there are many different Hakka dialects and mine is just one of them. My parents and grandparents are from the southern part of China. That's it. Now let's really start. Starting with the head. The head is Tiu. Hair is Tiu Fat or Tiu La Mao. Let me know which one do you say. Generally, hair is Mao. So that's why eyebrow is Ngan Mi Mao. And the eyes are Ngan. Eye bag. If you haven't slept and you have that puffy eye bag, we call that ngan toy. And toy literally means bag. The nose, that would be pi gong. And the nostrils, that would be pi gong long. And long means hole. So it's nose hole, pi gong long. And next we have the mouth, which is zoi. Some people say zoi gok. And then the lips would be sun. Some people would also say zoi sun. A little bonus, this is not a body part, but if you want to say lipstick, then it is sun gao. You put sun gao on your zoi sun. In your zoi, you have teeth, and that is nga. In your mouth, you also have your tongue, and that is set ma. Underneath your mouth, you have your chin, and that is ha pa. Then we go sideways to the ears, and that would be ngikit. Another bonus, earring, which I don't have right now, would be niwan. Your cheeks would be men bat. And then your entire face would be men. Not to be confused with men, because that would be noodles. And then only your forehead, that would be ngak tiu. Let's go down to the upper body. Your neck would be gyang. Inside your gyang, you have your throat, and your throat would be hiu long. So if you have a really dry throat, you can say, hiu long hao ko no. And on to the side, to the shoulders, that would be bok tiu. Just a little side note, there will be a lot of tiu. I'm not sure why, but I think it comes from tiu, which means bones. And these are the bony parts, So maybe that's why. And then to your arm, that would be your subi. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a difference between your upper arm and your forearm in Hakka. We just call it supi. Okay, so here's one thing that I don't know, which is your elbow. I don't know how to say that. I asked my mom. She didn't really give me an answer. I don't know what this is. If you know, let me know. What I do know is hand, and hand is su. And your palm would be su zong. If you clap, then you say pak su zong. It almost sounds like a Korean name. Pak Soo Jong. Anyways, then to your fingers. Fingers are suji. Fingernail would be suji ga. So let's go to the chest. The chest is sim hiu, sim hiu. If you have chest pain, then you can say sim hiu tong, sim hiu tong. And now onto a little bit of a sensitive body part, the breast, the beautiful human breast. That would be hyung, hyung, which also sounds like a Korean word, hyung. It's like saying brother, but only if you're a male and you have an older brother, so you would say hyung. If you're a female and you have an older brother, you would say oppa. Wow, sidetrack. This is not a Learn Korean with me. This is Learn Hakka. Let's come back. Onto the back. The back, you would say boilong, boilong. Back to the front and then down to the belly would be tu pat, tu pat. If you have a big belly and it's because you're pregnant, then you would say tai tu pat, tai tu pat. But if you have a big belly and it's not because you're pregnant, then you can say you have a tu si, a tu si, lots of belly fat. And then onto the navel, which is tu qi, tu qi. Then from our belly to the back, we have our low back, waist area, and we call that yao gut, yao gut. People usually will put their hand there like, oh, my yao gut tong, oh, my yao gut tong. Okay, further down south, we have the hips. So this is a really interesting thing because I asked my mom, how do you say hips in Hakka? Because I don't know. And I Google translated hips to Mandarin because unfortunately Google Translate cannot translate to Hakka. Our language is not being seen. Anyways, so in Mandarin it is 臀部, 臀部. So I sent this word to my mom and she was like, we don't say that in Hakka, we just say seafood. And from what I know, seafood is your butt. So apparently there is no distinction between hips and butt in Hakka. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I would say hips/butt is seafood. Seafood. This is my favorite body part word in Hakka. Although when I was younger, this is probably a children way of saying it. Another word for butt is pet pet, pet pet. Let me know if you can relate. Let's go on to the legs. Thighs, the upper leg, we say tai bi, tai bi. And to the knees are tit tiu, tit tiu. And the kneecaps, that bony part that is on top of your knee joint, that is tit tiu goi, tit tiu goi. And goi is literally a cap or a cover or a lid. Tit tiu goi. And then further down to our lower leg, we say xiao tui, which I'm not sure if it's correct or not because this feels to me like a literal translation from Mandarin, xiao tui. So take it with a grain of salt. Okay, then on to the feet. Oh, we're almost done. The feet is gyok, gyok. And then the heel, the bony part in the back, that would be gyok zang, gyok zang. And your toes would be just like the fingers, but then instead of saying su ji, you say gyok ji, gyok ji. And with the toenails, you say gyok ji ga, gyok ji ga. I think we've covered all, but my brain just reminded me that I skipped one really important part of the body, the armpits. It is lekgyokha. Lekgyokha. I like this. I like seafood and lekgyokha. So fun to say. Your spine is muilunggut. Muilunggut. Alright, we've come to the end. You have learned how to say body parts in Hakka. I hope this was enjoyable and that you learned something. If you speak Hakka as well, let me know in the comments if there are some things I say different, you say different, and we can learn from each other and we can learn the different ways of speaking Hakka. Oh, and also let me know what you want to learn next. So if you like this video, remember to click the like. Also, if you want to watch more, you can subscribe to my channel. You all know this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!